right-wing fascist elements. And today, what happened after that is that those who have killed Akhlaq have been honored by laying down Indian flag on their corpse, while brother of Akhlaq and the family of Akhlaq is still being tormented, humiliated and harassed back at Dadri. In fact, Jan Mohammed, who's one of the speaker, who's going to come on 17th of January, his family was being ostracized and was being forced to vacate Dadri and the neighboring surroundings, and was asked to go to Chennai Air Base where Akhlaq's son was working. And interestingly, Jan Mohammed refers to a Hindu mythological tale of a Garuda and Vishnu Purana, something of that sort. I mean, look at the sense, the broadening identities that Jan Mohammed has inspired with, while the cunning and divisive communal tactics that the Hindu right-wing mobs are playing with, and thus they're still being under attack and being targeted. So those all who are being asserting their self-respect have been a target. On the other hand, at Una, we have witnessed a massive uprising because the value of a man has been reduced even below the value that has been given to a dead cow. For skinning a dead cow, 4 Dalits were beaten up brutally. And even before that, there was an incident in 2012 where Piyush Sarvaiya, who also happens to be a relative of the victims of Una attack, Piyush Sarvaiya, his brother was killed because he had an intercaste love. Because their family settled very well. Because they have got economic independence through leather industry. Because they have been asserting their self-respect. Thus, Piyush Sarvaiya's family got hacked and Piyush Sarvaiya's brother was killed. And even today, they are being treated as refugees. They don't have a permanent home. Whichever home, village they go, they have been ostracized. They have not been allotted with any home. Thus, Piyush Sarvaiya's coming on 17th January also signifies the fact of the solidarities of all those victims who are fighting against this casteist regime. And Ramesh Sarvaiya and those all boys, youth who have been attacked on for skinning a dead cow, and their presence on 17th also culminates these solidarities coming together. And also Najib's mother, who's going through a tormented phase, and that is, as told before, what happened to Najib is a greater threat to any student of any university. Because if a student has been picked up just like that, and if his or her whereabouts are not revealed even after months have been passed, then it is a very dangerous signal that this present government is giving to each and every student of this campus, that if they are trying to be rational in their research, if they are trying to raise their voice, imagine what they are signaling. Thus, the courage with which Najib Ahmed's mother is fighting for justice for her son, not just for her son, but for all the students who are there in all universities. I think coming of Najib Ahmed's mother also indicates the solidarity of all these struggles. And last but not least, the centrality of this is the sacrifice, the martyrdom, the shahadat which Rohit Vemala wrote the letter on January 17th, which has churned a conscience amongst all the students, amongst all youth, amongst different political parties, bearing across ideological beliefs. All have come together as a cause to fight for annihilation of caste. Even University of Hyderabad, I think the song and the compilation of footages itself signifies varied range of students participating in this struggle. Thus, still Apparao Pudile sort of persons ruling this institution is a dangerous threat to democracy itself. Still, the persons of his likes being awarded by Narendra Modi is a dangerous signal for the constitution of this country and for the country itself. And obviously nothing can be expected from a culprit awarding another culprit, from a murderer awarding another institutional murderer. Thus nothing much can be expected but to form solidarities and fight against this casteist oppressive regime in collective hand by hand. Thus with this we'll begin our song which signifies the protest against the way in which state is reacting against the struggles that have been emerging. This song will be in Telugu, later it will be translated. I request Seshu to come and sing this song. These are small chits which we have distributed now. If anyone has not received, we will also give it further. On 17th January, we will be having in the morning we'll be having garlanding of Rohit Vemula's portraits in all hostels, and second at 2 p.m. let us all gather at this Velivada and let's have a rally which should culminate in bringing our guests to this Velivada to have the Rohit Vemula Shahadat Divas and to culminate all those struggles that are going against this BJP regime and casteist regime in this country. Now we will begin our song.
మన దేశమంత రాజ్యహింస రగులుతున్నది, అడుగడుగునవో బిడ్డనేలా రాలుతున్నది ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది,
ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది,
ఇడ కోయిలమ్మ గొంతు కూరి తాడుబడ్డది,
ఇడ కోయిలమ్మ గొంతు కూరి తాడుబడ్డది,
ఇడ నెమలి తల్లి కాళ్లకు బంధాలు పడ్డవి,
ఇడ నెమలి తల్లి కాళ్ళకు బంధాలు పడ్డాయి,
ఇడ పెద్ద పులి పంజలే ప్రతి పల్లె నేలుతున్నవి,
ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది, ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది,
తూటలెమ్ముతల ఈడ కోడి కోతలైనవి,
ఊటాల మూల ఈడ కోడి కూతలైనవి,
పక్షులార్పులే పాడే కాడ మోతలైనవి,
పక్షులార్పులే పాడే కాడ మోతలైనవి,
ఎడబిడు బట్ట భూములే పాడే రక్త పుటేరులై,
ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గంధమైనది, ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బ్రతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది,
ఇల్లెల్లిన బిడ్డ ఇంటికి వచ్చే ఆశ లేదులే,
వెళ్ళిన బిడ్డ ఇంటికి వచ్చే ఆశ లేదులే,
శవమన్న దొరకు అనే నమ్మకాలు లేవులే,
శవమన్న దొరుకు అనే నమ్మకాలు లేవులే,
ప్రతి పల్లె వల్ల కాడులే ప్రతి తల్లి కంటి శోకమే,
ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది, ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది, ఇడ జనం బతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది,
ప్రతి దిక్కు దిక్కు తుపాకుల మోతలైనవి,
ప్రతి దిక్కు దిక్కు తుపాకుల మోతలైనవి,
ప్రతి చెట్టు పుట్ట పక్షులోలే శవాలైనవి,
ప్రతి చెట్టు పుట్ట పక్షులోలే శవాలైనవి,
ఏ ప్రజాయుద్ధ వీరులో ఏ తల్లి కన్న
రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది ఇడ జనం బతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది ఇడ జనం బతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది
ఏ గుట్ట కాడ దొంగ ఎదురు కాల్పులైతయో
ఏ గుట్ట కాడ దొంగ ఎదురు కాల్పులైతయో
ఏ గుడిసెలోన కన్న తల్లి పేగు తెగుతదో
ఏ గుడిసెలోన కన్న తల్లి పేగు తెగుతదో
నిజమైన ఎదురు కాల్పులా లేక పోలీసు హత్యలా
ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది ఇడ జనం బతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది ఇడ రాజ్యహింస రక్తం మరిగిన పులే అయినది ఇడ జనం బతుకు దినం దినం గండమైనది
ఈ రాజ్యహింస అంతమయ్యే రోజులెప్పుడో ఈ దగుల్బాజీ పాలనకు అంతమెప్పుడో
ఈ దగులుబాజీ పాలనకు అంతమెప్పుడో ఈ దగులుబాజీ పాలనకు అంతమెప్పుడో ఈ దగులుబాజీ పాలనకు అంతమెప్పుడో
Song basically talks about the violence that has been instituted by the state and how those who have been singing, as witnessed in the case of Kabir Kala Manch, as how cases have been framed against them and have been jailed. Those who are singing songs of resistance have been jailed and have been attacked. And wherever there have been struggles, their repressive measures through violence, through use of guns, have been used to suppress those struggles. And whenever anyone who's coming out of their home, it is not guaranteed that they will return back home safely, as happened with Najib, as happened with Rohit Vemla, as happening with many of the youths, and as happening with many revolutionaries. And this song talks that we should unite to fight against these oppressive regimes. Thank you.